Hi everyone, welcome to Naresh IT. This is Srinivas. In this video, I am going to explain what is the flowchart. What is the flowchart? See, the flowchart is a graphical representation or a diagrammatical representation of a problem. So generally, every problem initially we are representing with algorithm. So that is the very basic step, initiative to solve a problem. That algorithm, the step by step process, we need to convert into diagrammatical representation. So that is what we call the flowchart. That is what we call flowchart. So here flowchart means simply a graphical representation of an algorithm. How can we represent means what? All the steps of an algorithm we are representing with the symbols. We can say diagrams, symbols. So what are the symbols we are using mainly? What are the symbols? And what flowchart contains means what? Exactly the data processing, any decision rules required, what is that starting point of problem solving, and what is that ending point, if in case any input or output is required, everything we are representing in this flowchart. And what are the symbols we are using and how we are representing the flow means what? There is one flow line, just we are using one arrow that is representing that flow of solution. Here what are the symbols we are using? What are the symbols? To represent that starting point and ending point, we can say more technically terminal. To represent, so we are using just rounded rectangle, or sometimes we can use it as a oval also, anything we can use. It is representing terminal, start and end, it will represent in the flowchart. And next one, it is representing that flow line, is a flow line. So this is what we call arrow. So what is the flow, right? What is the workflow? Everything we are representing with a flow line only. In case any input and output, if you want to take the input or if you want to represent that output, that step we are representing with a parallelogram. It is representing what? Input and output in the flowchart. If you want to process the information, data processing is required, we are using that rectangle. Rectangle we are using for processing. And for decisions we are using this one, a rhombus, or we can say diamond, anything. So these are the 5 major symbols we are using in the representation of a flowchart. One is to represent start and end, it is representing the flow, and here it is a, in case any input and output statements are there, we are representing with a parallelogram and with a rectangle. And next, the decisions we are representing conditions, we are representing with what? Rhombus. This is. So we will see how to write the flow for a simple problem that already we have seen in the algorithm. So the algorithm what we have discussed in that last video, here it is algorithm we have written for printing 1 to 20, and the steps we have already written. Step 1, just take that x value, initialize x value, initialize with a 0, Step 2 is just increase that x value, increase x to 1, increment by 1. And next one, step 3 is just printing x value. Step 4, after printing that, check that value is reaches 20 or not. Suppose if x value is less than 20, just go to go to step. The same thing how we are representing with a flow chart. How we are representing with a flow. The first terminal start. We are representing like this with oval. And next one, initialization, is of course we can consider as an input also, initial value, or you can call it as a process. So you can take anything, suppose here it is if you read x value, or here it is if you are initializing x value with a 0. And next one, the data processing. Data processing we are representing with a rectangle. So x value increase, x is equal to x plus 1. After that, printing. Printing means what is output, right? Input and output we are representing with a parallelogram. So here it is, we are printing that x value, print x. After that, here it is, the decision is important. The condition we need to specify. If x is less than 20, here it is, this is the condition. If x value is less than 20, again just go to step 2. And this is arrow, it is representing that flow. So this is a step 1 and it is a step 2. So after that, again x value we should increase, printing the x value, again check the decision. Suppose if the condition has failed, if it is equal to 20, so then again it will come to that terminal end. So this is the simple flow which is representing this algorithm. So algorithm means what? Using that natural language, step by step representation, right, of a solution to a particular problem. And flow means what? That same algorithm representation, right, diagrammatically. So that is what we call a flow chart. So hope you understood. In the coming concepts, every logical program we are representing with a flow chart. So definitely you will be good at flowcharts concept. Thank you. For more videos, please subscribe to Naresh IT channel.